Nicole. So, I got some trash in a package from you, and I'm wondering what it's about. Sending something like this to your mother-in-law? Don't you have any manners?
Trash? I don't remember sending anything like that. The only thing I sent recently was the photos from Abigail's school sports events.
Oh my gosh. Calling your daughter's photo trash? What a terrible mother.
Uh-huh. I didn't say that. You were the one who...
Just shut it. Every time you open your mouth, it's an excuse. Even though it was your precious daughter's important event, you took blurry photos. You haven't captured any of the important moments. You've trampled over Robert's and my desire to see our cute granddaughter.
Sorry, I tried using a new camera, so I wasn't used to it. I'll make sure to take better photos next time.
Her 6-year-old sports event only happens once. And she won the race, right? To miss such an important moment on camera and casually sending over trash-like photos is beyond nerve-wracking. Why didn't you practice more beforehand?
I did, but...
Seriously? Well, I've learned that if the person using it is a klutz, it turns into trash.
Sorry.
Thankfully, Michael took a good video. But instead of capturing the whole scene, focusing more on Abigail would have been better.
I'll let him know.
Just to be clear, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm sure he's deliberately shot the whole scene because he thought you'd focus on her. It's all your incompetent photography skills. Understand?
I'll practice with the camera.
It's really disappointing not being able to see it with my own eyes. Who would have thought Robert would throw his back out right before leaving the house? I was looking forward to the trip, but it was ruined because of him.
Is he feeling better now?
Yeah, after a few days of bed rest, he's back to normal and even went back to work.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
It's not good at all. When he was bedridden, he kept bothering me with this and that. It was driving me crazy. Just because of a minor backache, he was whining like a baby all the time, even at night. I couldn't sleep at all. I don't ever want to be in a position to take care of him in the future.
But he took really good care of you when you were sick, remember?
Why wouldn't he? I'm the one always taking care of the house chores. If I get sick, I'll need him to be useful for once. Anyway, when are you coming over next? I want to buy lots of toys for Abigail. She deserves a reward for winning the race.
I do appreciate how much you care for her, but she's already received more than enough. She's good for this year.
That's not for you to decide, is it? Christmas is coming up, you know. I still have plenty of gifts planned for this year.
She's been really into gaming lately, so she's not interested in toys anymore.
Well, how about we get her some clothes then? I keep up with the popular brands for kids these days, you know?
Geez, it's a waste to buy expensive stuff when she's just gonna outgrow them soon.
Wrong! If she starts wearing good stuff from a young age, she'll learn to appreciate quality.
That might be true, but Michael and I always feel bad because we constantly receive from you.
Then, change that mindset. I'm just doing what I want. I want to do anything for cute Abigail's sake. And it's normal to reward a kid who's worked hard, you know? She won the race, but she didn't get anything. That's just sad.
She did get something. I bought her favorite cupcakes.
Huh? Just that? A cupcake costs just a few dollars, right? Giving that as the first prize reward is way too stingy. With a stingy parent like you, her values might get messed up too. She's going to be a celebrity in the future. Even her food needs to be high class from now on.
A celebrity?
She's definitely going to be a star in the future. With her doll-like face and long legs, she's a perfect beauty. I've never seen such a beautiful girl.
She doesn't watch TV or movies, so I don't think she's considering being in showbiz.
Even if not as an actress, she's got the looks to stand on stage for sure. You know what? Why not have her try out for a kids modeling audition?
Well, she isn't interested in fashion. She just wants to play games whenever she can. Michael and I think she might become a creator or programmer in the future.
I guess personalities really do come from parents' genes and lifestyle, huh? You're always gloomy and totally out of fashion, you know. No wonder she stays indoors playing games and doesn't care about clothes.
I mean, she just started primary school.
Kids these days grow up fast, you know? You seem pretty clueless about these things. That's why I'm worried. She might get left behind by her classmates.
Don't worry, Susan. She has plenty of friends, and she loves going to school.
Your easygoing attitude scares me, you know? If she ever gets sad or bullied at school, it'll be your fault. It drives me crazy to think that such a cute girl gets mistreated because of you, lame mother. I'll take custody and raise her myself.
You're gonna take custody? Why would that even come up?
I'm the one who's actually thinking about her future, you know. If I decide I can't leave her with you, I'll raise her myself. If you don't like that, then step up and be a better parent to a young girl with so much potential.
Susan, do you have a moment? I have something I want to ask you.
Sure, what's up?
Did you buy the clothes you sent for Abigail?
Yup, sure did. It's from a popular brand for young girls. The pink frills are adorable, right? I think she'll look like a princess in them.
Thank you for that. But there was also a posing instruction sheet in there. What's that all about?
Exactly as you see it. She should wear the clothes I sent and take pictures in specified poses. Make sure she makes really cute expressions, okay? She's like everyone's idol, you know.
Idol?
Of course. My friends always go crazy saying how cute she is whenever they see her photos. And with her doll-like looks, they always suggest she should try showbiz.
I see.
On top of that, she's super popular on social media. Some people even mistake her for a child actor or model. Oh, and speaking of, I've been contacted by a few agencies. Of course, we're in, right?
What are you talking about?
The social media I've been using. I showcase her on there and the response is amazing. The clothes I bought for her were recommended by one of my followers. We make a deal to post pictures of her wearing them, so make sure to take good shots, okay?
Who did you make this deal with?
The person who recommended the brand to me. She's a huge fan. She even said she'd be a sponsor if Abigail debuted in showbiz.
Listen, Susan, Michael and I have decided not to post her pictures on social media. Can you please refrain from doing that without asking us first? If she found out about things like her fans or sponsors being talked about behind her back, she'd be creeped out, and I feel sorry for her.
Why would she find it creepy? They're just complimenting her, you know? She'd be happy about it.
But you haven't confirmed her consent, have you? Please, delete the photos.
She's my granddaughter, you know? So it's fine to post family photos, isn't it? Or are you saying I'm not part of the family?
No, that's not what I'm saying. If she wants to share her photos herself, when she's a bit older, that's a different story. But in today's digital world, you never know what might happen.
Relax. The people who follow my account are all nice.
That doesn't change the fact that an unspecified number of people are looking at it, right?
Oh, stop being so paranoid. Anyway, we've already found a sponsor from those unspecified number of people, you know. Isn't that something to be happy about? She's practically guaranteed to become a star.
I absolutely don't want someone you met on social media to become her sponsor.
I understand you're worried because she's a rare beauty. But your passive, frugal mentality could ruin her future.
Please, Susan, I'm asking you. Delete her photos.
Oh, stop nagging. It's my account, so I can do what I want.
Also, I'll return the clothes you sent. We won't take any photos, and I don't think she'll wear them anyway. Truth is, she prefers boyish clothes over these girly outfits.
She's a girl. Of course she likes cute clothes. Wait, did you want a boy?
What?
You wanted a boy, but a girl came out. So you're trying to fulfill your desire by forcing her into boyish clothes?
Ugh, that's ridiculous. She's wearing what she wants.
You're such a terrible mother. I won't take orders from you. Just hurry up and send the photos. Otherwise, I'll spread rumors on social media about how I'm being bullied by my crappy daughter-in-law. Nicole! You're seriously beyond rude, do you know that? Not coming back for Christmas is like saying we're not family.
That's not it at all. I've explained that Michael's job is too hectic to take days off. We won't make it for Christmas, but we'll definitely visit for the New Year.
I get that his job keeps him away, but Abigail's different. If you guys are not coming, then I'll come to you. We're all heading over there for the holidays this year.
Please don't. Our apartment isn't big enough to accommodate a large group like that.
Who cares? I absolutely hate the idea of not having Abigail around on Christmas. On top of that, Michael said he won't send photos anymore, you know? Not being able to see her or even her photos is like robbing me of my reason to live.
We would have sent photos if you hadn't kept posting them on social media after I asked you not to. I think it's unavoidable.
I bet you're bad-mouthing me and purposely giving him a bad impression of me, aren't ya?
I just told him the truth.
Fine, then just bring Abigail for Christmas. Since you're a housewife, you don't have any plans, right? You can make it, can't you?
But then Michael will spend Christmas alone.
He has to work, so no choice.
He can't make it there for the holidays, but he comes home every day. We'll spend Christmas as a family here. He's looking forward to putting presents in Abigail's stocking.
Stop fussing. This is final, got it? Otherwise, I'll seriously come over there.
Got it. I'll talk to him about it.
I'll make sure to get my way this time, even if he objects. You're bringing her over here. Get train tickets sorted out today. If you can't make it because you didn't get tickets, I'm going to make you regret it for the rest of your life. I'm sorry about how Christmas turned out for you. I totally forgot about your seat. Seriously, I can't stop laughing. Your sad little departure was hilarious. How pathetic.
You deliberately didn't prepare my seat, didn't you? I took it as you saying I'm not welcome.
Exactly. I only prepared enough food for my family anyway. You're just here to bring Abigail, right? So why would I offer a seat for you? How shameless of you.
Why do you hate me so much?
Huh? Why ask such an obvious question? I've despised you for ages because you're pathetic for a mother. If Abigail's raised by a lame woman like you, she'll be uncool before we know it. I have to save her before that happens. Starting now, she'll be raised in our home. I'll nurture her with cute clothes and delicious food to cultivate a sense of luxury. And of course, you'll pay child support. I don't like you, Grandma. Huh? Don't bully my mom. Wait, did you regress to infancy from the shock of losing your child? Aw, poor thing. Why doesn't Mom have a chair? You said if we came, we would have lots of delicious food. Is this Abigail? Yeah. Why? Weren't you at my house just now? When did you leave? I left while you were bad-mouthing Mom. You're so mean. Why do you say Mom's not family and that you don't like her? Don't talk bad about my mom. No, sweetheart. I just want her to be a better mom for you. If she isn't strong, you'll be in trouble, right? So I'm upset with her for your sake. I am not in trouble. My mom's the best in the world. She always makes delicious food. She's kind. She's cute. I stay with Mom and Dad. I don't want to stay at your house. Listen, sweetie, you're way cuter than your mom. No, I don't like you. You always say mean things. I'm sorry. It's a lie. I was just playing a prank on her. So, will you come back? Everyone wants to see your cute face. I'm sad without you too. I prepared cute clothes and delicious food for you. No way. Sweetie, please. I won't talk bad about your mom anymore. So can you please tell her to come back? I was wrong. I won't come to your house anymore. Never ever. Wait, Abigail. I don't want that. I'll buy everything you want. You can take any lessons you like too. So please don't say you won't come over. I love you so much. It's too sad not to see you anymore. It's your fault. And I don't really like the clothes you buy for me. I like pants and black or white cool clothes instead of pink frilly ones. Thinking girls only wear pink is so old and I don't like it. Mom buys the clothes I like, so I love her. You have no taste. Don't buy them anymore. Got it. Won't buy them anymore. Okay, Grandma. Bye-bye. Hey, Abigail, wait. Please forgive me.
Susan, it's Nicole. She gave me back my phone.
Nicole, please, come back right away. I want to apologize to her.
She's with me now. There's no way she'll come back to you. You said I'm not family. Instead of having a fun Christmas with my family at home, I had to come all the way to your place just to be treated horribly. This is outrageous. I've put up with you because you've been kind to Abigail. But if you're seriously trying to take her away, then we're done. We won't have anything to do with you. You won't see her either.
I apologize for that. I was just being a little mean, you know. You haven't sent me her photos for SNS either.
That's because you were posting her photos online without our consent. We asked you to delete them, but you kept posting new ones. So we stopped sending them.
Isn't it your idea to ask for them to be deleted? Abigail should be happy to get attention on SNS. We might find an agent for her. She could become a star.
Let me ask her then. She says, creepy, and don't like Granny. I suggest contacting you directly, but she refuses, saying she doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay. She doesn't like it either. Then I apologize. So please, come back. I've been really looking forward to spending the holidays with her.
Well, maybe you should have stopped harassing me. She understands perfectly. She's been witnessing how you've been treating me, making fun of me, and leaving me out. You can't just pretend like none of that happened now.
As her mother, I just want you to try a little harder.
That's not it, right? It's been tough dealing with you ever since I got married.
I have this expectation for the woman marrying my son to be more proper. Every mother probably feels that way to some extent, right? But to think his wife is this stingy, gloomy woman, I can't just turn a blind eye.
Enough. I've talked to Michael, and from now on, we're cutting all ties with you.
Hold on. Why would you do that? I just want to see my granddaughter.
I appreciate that you care for her, but we have our own parenting principles. We can't keep up with you, always giving things or posting her photos on SNS without permission. You don't seem to think about her at all.
I care about her more than you do.
Then you should know her preferences a little better, right? She's been saying she doesn't need clothes and doesn't want to wear skirts for a while now. Yet you keep sending them. You're just sending what you think is good. You only think about yourself. That's the problem. She's sick of your selfish too. Considering others is a basic social skill even taught in primary school. We all dislike someone like you who can't even do that.
Understood. It's all my fault. So please, don't take away the fleeting happiness of an old woman.
I'm not family, so it doesn't matter, right? Besides, if I'm not family, then my daughter isn't either. Think of your beloved granddaughter as no longer existing. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I was really in the wrong. I promise I won't be rude to you again. So please, let me see her again.
After that, Susan repeatedly apologized over WhatsApp and sent toys and clothes for Abigail as apologies. What she sent were pants, but they were still pink and frilly, not at all her style. We returned them along with a letter from her saying, "You have no taste. Don't send these anymore." She wants to choose and wear her own clothes. I'm amazed at how she completely failed to understand that. Originally, we were planning to visit my in-laws at the beginning of the year, but we canceled that too. Since then, we've been distant from them and living our own lives. If Abigail says she wants to see them, I'll consider taking her, but there's no sign of that happening anytime soon.
Isabel, it's time for dinner. When are you coming home? None of your business? Why don't you just eat without me? You promised to have dinner with your family as much as possible, remember? Besides, I'm worried, because lately you come home at such late hours. You're worried about me? Aren't you just worried about yourself? You're my foster mom. You're only there to make sure that I don't do anything bad. That's it. And don't say that. You're like family to me. That's good and all, but if I were your real daughter, you should be getting angry, like a normal parent would. I'm not your real child, so you're trying your best not to get angry at me, right? That's not it. I'm really worried about you. I don't get angry with you because I want to respect your feelings. If something's bothering you, I want to know. Why are you staying out so late recently? If you really respect my feelings, could you just leave me alone? Why do I have to talk to you anyway? That's because it's getting darker much earlier these days. Even now, it's pitch black. If you have a reason to be late coming home, please let me know. You're so annoying. I don't want to go home. Don't you get it? Being my foster parent is no different from being a stranger. When my real parents come to pick me up, this will all be over. I don't want to be bossed around by someone who's barely involved in my life.
Isabel, even so, I'm still worried about you. I have no intention of getting involved just halfway. If you're ever in trouble...
Whatever. I don't need dinner today. I'm gonna eat at a friend's house. I'll be back later, so don't message me anymore.
Wait a minute. Isabel!
I just have to behave well in front of the social workers, right? I won't make you look bad.
Isabel, I got a call from your teacher saying that you haven't gone to school? Where are you? You left the house in your uniform this morning, right?
Traitor.
Huh?
I had no idea. Foster parents get a monthly allowance? You only look after me because you wanted the money, right?
What are you talking about? Yes, I do get some money as an allowance, but I didn't decide to look after you for the money.
I don't want to hear your sweet talk. You actually think that I'm a bother, right? I was a bit easier to handle when I was little, but now you think I'm not worth the trouble, right? Of course you would prefer a more obedient kid.
What are you talking about? That's not true. I'm glad for just having you in my life.
I'm planning on leaving, so you should think about finding a new foster child. I'm sorry for being a bother to you so far. I love you. Thank you for everything so far.
Isabel, what do you mean? Are you going to leave the house? Hey, don't decide something like that by yourself. Let's have a proper talk. Please, give me a reply. Isabel, please, I am begging you. I'm sorry for reminding you of that sort of stuff. Mommy loves you. I love you just the same now as when we first met. I was really happy when you came to our home. I gave up because I couldn't give birth to my own children and was so hopeless. Because both me and your dad love children. Of course it's true, we would be over the moon if we were able to have a child of our own. But we love you as if you were our own. As your foster parents, we will certainly lose the right to be with you once your real parents come to pick you up. I am probably a failure of a foster parent to say this while taking care of you, but I thought of you many times as if you were my real daughter. You've been living with us for 8 years, right? There is no other word, apart from family, that can label our relationship. I thought that one day I had to talk to you about getting the allowance. I'm sorry for not telling you about it earlier. But it's the truth that I don't care for the money. I want to be with you, even if I don't get any allowance. Both your dad and I honestly think that from the bottom of our hearts.
Is that really true?
Of course. Can you tell me how you feel? You don't want to stay with us anymore?
No, that's not it. I don't remember the exact reason anymore, but I don't want to go back to a life where I wasn't allowed to leave the house and wasn't really fed any food. Now my life is too happy.
Then why do you stay out late and even think about leaving us?
That's 'cause my real dad came to see me.
Huh?
He said he got a steady job now, so we could start living together again. I was wondering what his intentions were after all this time, but he still actually is my legal guardian, right? So I thought I would leave so that I didn't cause any future trouble for you guys.
I can't believe it. I haven't heard anything from the Children's Bureau.
What? Really? Mom, I'm sorry. I believed everything he told me. That's where I heard that foster parents are given an allowance. Without questioning it, I just believe that you guys were after the money. No, that's fine. I was wrong for not talking to you about things. Besides, what you said last time totally hit the mark. Why aren't you getting angry like a normal parent would? I promised myself that I would treat you like real family, but I was more fearful of you starting to hate me. I am such an idiot. I'm so sorry for making you not feel at home. But really, I had no need to get angry. I knew that you were an honest and good girl. You were too good to me. I'm sorry too. It was always in the back of my mind. I kept asking, why aren't we blood related? I had no real reason to worry about that, because I already knew that you guys were the only people who care about me this much. Hey, Mom? Yes? Can I come home now? I want to take a break from school today and just spend some quality time with you. Yeah, let's do that. I also was thinking we haven't really spoken that much recently.
Are we gonna have an issue, Janice? Could you return Isabel to me soon?
Who are you?
Don't play dumb. It's Isabel's father. I got your number from Isabel.
Oh, is that so? I'll go ahead and say this, but I can't allow Isabel to go back to you. I haven't heard anything from the Child Bureau. So this is all just something you decided on your own, right?
I'm sure they'll get in touch with you soon. I got a stable job now, and I just couldn't afford it at that time. Now I want to live with Isabel as soon as possible.
Why now, of all times? Before, the person at the Child Bureau said that they tried contacting you but couldn't reach you. And not having a stable job isn't the reason why you got separated from Isabel. Your behavior and attitude towards childcare was the problem.
Like I said before, the problem was that my ex-wife left Isabel on her own and left to go out somewhere. Do you expect me, a man, to know how to properly raise a kid? The people around us were just too nosy, made a fuss, because I wasn't taking care of her for just a little while. Isabel's a middle school student now, so she can do her own thing. As long as I give her money, she'll be fine.
I definitely cannot hand over Isabel to you now with your twisted way of thinking. If the state says I have to give her up to you, I have no choice, but I have no intention of just giving her to you on just your selfish decision.
Should I remind you, I'm her legal guardian. You're just a foster parent. Don't you know your place?
You should go through the correct procedures then. Having private talks like this is meaningless.
Ah, I get it. Then I'll wire transfer to you twice the money you're getting now every month. You have no complaints, right?
Are you insane?
Is it not enough? Huh, you're pretty greedy, huh?
Seriously, what are you saying?
Let me let you in on a secret. I'm actually thinking of making a business with Isabel. She's grown up to be a beautiful woman, like my ex-wife that ran away. I'm sure she will make a lot of money now if she starts working, if you know what I mean. What do you think? Not too shabby, right? If you give me Isabel, you can get more money every month without lifting a finger.
That's appalling and disgusting. Who in their right mind would ever think of selling their daughter's body for profit? I will report this to the Children's Bureau.
What? You're joking, right? Why won't you take the offer? You'll be getting money without having to do anything, right?
No matter how much money I get, I won't give up Isabel. I didn't become Isabel's foster parent for the money. I think of her as my real family. She is the most important person in the world to me. I want to protect her from anything that might harm her.
I can't believe it. She's my kid, you know. You guys aren't even related by blood.
I don't believe that you need to be blood related to be caring for people.
Yeah, this is definitely not gonna fly. If you're gonna keep that stance, I have my own plans. I'm prepared to do anything. Even having her returned by force.
Is it a threat? If it's a threat, I'll gladly talk to the police. If you really plan on using Isabel, I'll fight for her with everything I've got.
What the heck is up with you? We can just end all this if you quietly hand her over, no? Why are you so insistent?
Even as her real father, you are so clueless. Isabel isn't some toy to be used. Family isn't there for you to use them. I feel sorry that you lived all your life without being taught that.
I don't need your pity. You trying to make a fool of me?
I'm not trying to make a fool of you. I just thought it was sad. I don't know what kind of life you've lived. The only thing I could say is that Isabel is not the same as you. Everyone has their own thoughts. Everyone's thoughts and personalities are different. Don't act like you control people like that.
So what if I do? It's normal for parents to make use of their children. That's how I was taught. So Isabel should just listen to me, because I'm her parent at the end of the day.
If you're really deluded into thinking that's how the normal world is like, then I guess I can give you a little sympathy. You ended up like this because no one taught you what love is.
Huh? You can't make a living off of love and rainbows. Money reigns supreme.
Of course I know that I need money, but I'm just happy that Isabel is living her best life. I love her to bits and just wish for her happiness in life. If I need money for whatever reason, I just have to work hard for it. I will do that, just because I want Isabel to live a happy and comfy life.
Oh, you're a naive idiot. People always end up betraying you in the end anyways. Your own family can't be trusted. Some parents sell their children to cover their debts.
I guess there might be some people like that, but those aren't the majority. I want you to know that there are parents who would protect their children, even if it was in exchange for their own lives. I want you to believe me, because I will raise your own flesh and blood daughter, Isabel, with all the love and care I can give her, just as you wanted your parents to do for you. Won't you let Isabel experience that herself? After my foster mom and my dad had that conversation, I received a message from the Child Bureau that my father had relinquished custody over me. The fact that he was thinking of selling me makes me never want to forgive him for that. I don't even want to imagine what he was possibly thinking. From the beginning, I never missed my real parents, nor had any high expectations of them. I definitely have no intention of getting involved with them in the future. But perhaps, just as my foster mom said, I had a drastic change of heart. I thought about that possibility for just a short while. It would be nice if that was the case. And now we are in discussions to change the relationship between us from just being foster parents to having me fully adopted. Life hasn't changed much, but I was happy that I can put this behind me and finally have my own family. After entering junior high school, I had a complex about having foster parents and acted colder towards them. I regret doing something so childish and hurtful. However, I'm still just a kid, so I'm sure I might somehow cause trouble in the future. But for now, I am fully embracing all the love and care that my new parents are giving me. My precious mom and dad showed what a true, loving family looks like. I'm going to do everything I can to give back the same love they've always given to me.